Hello and welcome to your chair-based yoga practice. This is the perfect kind of practice for days where you've maybe got a little bit of a sore body, where there's things not quite working the way you expect them to. It helps you to modify the practice and just helps you feel good when you're having a little bit of an off day. So I do recommend that you find a chair with a solid back, a little bit of space between it, not that we will necessarily use the space, but also no sides on the chair. So when you're ready, we're going to begin coming to sit on your chair. Sorry. We're going to plant our feet on the ground and just walk them so that they're hips distance apart, okay? So you'll have a little space between your legs. Resting your hands on your legs, sitting up nice and tall. You can sink back into the chair if you can keep that length up through your spine. So if you sit up back and your spine is nice and long, then you can sit back. Otherwise you can sit a little forward and keep that length up through the spine, crown of the head towards the ceiling. Then grounding down your feet, through your feet, closing down the eyes, and just taking a moment to tune into the body and into the breath. And starting to notice how it feels to breathe and to be in your body today. We're just going to start to find some movement here. So as you inhale, you'll roll those shoulders forward and then up towards the ears, and then exhale, send them back and down. Good, just continuing like this here. Inhaling, your shoulders rock forward. Exhaling, send them back and down. One more. Then release them down the back and away. Beautiful. Taking your arms down beside you. As you inhale, you'll turn the palms face up, sweep those arms overhead. As you exhale, you'll lower that right hand down the side of the chair, bringing it to rest just beside the bottom, and lean over towards that right side, relaxing that right shoulder, left arm is reaching. Take an inhale here, and as you exhale, you'll begin to fold forward over the legs and then sweeping around to the left side. So your left hand comes to rest on the chair, relax your left shoulder, right arm reaches. Good. One more to the right, sweeping round. And if you have a little footrest on your chair, you might reach down a little further. Then sweeping round to the left, getting into that side body here. Then inhale brings you up through center. Great. We're going to turn the chair so that the side of it comes to your right hip. Coming to sit on the chair, bringing your hands to your knees. Again, your feet are going to be hips distance apart. And we'll just take some gentle cat-cows. So inhale, lift up through the chest. Exhale, round and away. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. Good. Just continuing here, getting some movement into that spine. Making it nice and fluid, moving with your inhales and your exhales. And then coming back through center. From here, we're going to start to turn towards that side of the chair, the right side of the chair. So your hands will come either side of the chair, and you're just going to help yourself turn your chest towards that side. We're not pressing heaps into our hands, but just enough so that we can turn and open through the chest. Good. Then coming back through center, we're going to keep the right foot planted on the ground, and we're going to extend that left leg out beside you. The toes will be pointing in the same direction as your right toes. Your left leg is long. Inhale, reach the arms up. As you exhale, we're going to take the left hand along the leg, reaching the right arm over. Inhale lifts you up, bringing that hand over that chair just to rest it on that seat part of the chair, reaching that left arm over. So long down the left side of the body here. Inhale brings you up through center. And from here we're going to turn towards the chair, lift up off it, and we're going to look towards the chair here. We're going to bring our hands down onto the seat. Walk your feet a little further back and start to fold over those legs. Allowing the chair to help you rest down over your legs. As you inhale, we're going to look up, lifting up halfway, creating a long spine, and then exhale, fold in over that chair again. Inhale lifts you up, walking towards your chair, and then we're just going to switch the side that it's on, so that chair side is coming to the left side now. I'm going to come and sit back on that chair. So your left hip is closest to the side of the chair now. We're going to then turn towards that left side, bringing your hands either side of the chair here, coming through a gentle twist. Keeping that length up through the spine as you twist here. And then coming back through center. Left foot will stay where it is, and we'll extend that right leg out to the side. Toes pointing in the same direction as the left foot. Inhale, reach up. As you exhale, you'll fold to that right side, taking the arm alongside the leg. Inhale lifts you up, and we're going to take that left hand down to the seat, over that chair, and then reaching that right arm overhead, long down the right side of the body here. Inhale brings you up through center. Good. Bringing that right foot in, we're going to again stand up, coming to the side of our chair and folding over the chair. This time take your hands onto the top of the chair. Fold over it so you've got a long spine. So we're almost creating an upside down L with our body. Long through the arms, your ears are coming to rest between your arms. Long through the legs. You'll walk your hands down to the chair, folding in a little deeper, coming into your forward fold. Inhale, lift up halfway, and we're going to step the right foot to the outside of the chair and step your left leg back. So you're coming into a lunge. That chair is supporting you in this lunge, pressing down through your hands, open through your chest. Breathing here. And from here, we're going to start to straighten through that front leg, coming up onto the heel of that front foot, straight through the back leg, breathing here. This is like your half splits, but we're using the chair and we lift it up a little higher. Rock forward, coming into that lunge. Then from this space, we're just going to step that right foot back. So you're coming through a plank here. Activate through your core and then step that left foot to the outside of the chair. And again, into your lunge. Opening through the chest. Then sending the hips back, straighten through that front leg, coming up onto the toes of that front foot as you come into your half splits, but a little higher. Rolling forward, coming back through that lunge, and then stepping back into your plank. Walk your feet forward, lift up halfway, exhale, fold in. Good. Now we're going to turn that chair again so that the back is towards the back of your room. And we're going to come to sit on your chair. Taking your feet out wide, so wider than the chair. Your heels will be pointing into the corners of the chair, your toes will be pointing outwards. Coming through your goddess shape. Inhale, sweep those arms up. Exhale, goalpost the arms. Breathing here. Then sweeping the hands down to the hips. We're going to take that right foot out to the right side of the mat and start to extend that left leg back. You might need to wriggle back on your chair a little bit so that your right knee is at its right angle, and with your knee over your heel and your toes pointing towards the right side. Your left leg is long here and your toes are pointing towards the front of the room. Extending your arms out to a T shape for your warrior two. Fix your gaze out over that front left middle finger. As you inhale, you'll turn that front palm face up. You'll exhale, reverse your warrior. Inhale through center. We're going to turn our hips towards the back of the room, so in the same line as your right toes, coming up onto the toes of that left foot. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, we're going to take a twist. So bringing your hands to that chair, either side of the chair again, twisting into it. Option to stay here with your twist, or option to take that right hand down the back of the left leg, reaching the left arm up. Inhale, come back to that twist with hands either side of the chair, then bringing yourself back through center in your high lunge shape. Hands come to the chair and you're just going to adjust back through center, coming back into that goddess. Heels pointing in, toes pointing out. Arms up, exhale, bend and open. Breathing here into that front body. Then releasing the hands down beside you. We're going to wriggle back so that our left knee is coming over that chair this time. So your knee is over your ankle. Extending back through that right leg, toes pointing towards the front of the room. Arms come to a T for your warrior two shape. Fixing that gaze out over that front left middle finger. Then turn the front palm face up and reverse your warrior. Inhale brings you up through center. Again, turning towards the top of the mat. Lifting up onto the toes of that back foot. Maybe adjusting a little bit so you can find your high lunge. Take that twist, arms coming either side of the chair. Again, option to take that left hand down the back of the right leg, reaching the right arm up. Then joining me back in your twist. Turning to face forward through your high lunge. Hands come to the chair, coming back through center. This time we're going to straighten through the legs, and you'll take that chair and bring it around the front of you. So the back is towards the front of the room. We're going to take our legs wide and we're going to fold over the chair, bringing your elbows down to the chair as you fold forward in your wide-legged forward fold shape. Inhale, lift up, walking your hands back towards you. And then taking your feet out wide, bending in the knees, and we're just going to bring that chair underneath you again for that goddess shape. Lifting up through the spine here. Beautiful. We're going to take one twist, so taking the left hand to the back of the chair, the right hand to the seat of the chair, coming through a twist. And then opposite direction. Coming back through center on an inhale. We're going to lift up off the chair and again just take it back behind you and coming to sit. Coming back through your goddess type shape. We're going to take our feet wide and we're going to reach our right hand either to the right knee, taking your elbow to the knee, or to the inside of the right ankle as you reach the left arm up. And you can reach that left arm overhead. Inhale lifts you up through center, taking the elbow to the knee, reaching the right arm. Or option to take that left hand down inside of the left ankle. Inhale brings you up, walking those knees together. Again, taking those feet hips distance apart. We're going to take that right ankle just past the left knee here. And you're going to take the right hand to the right knee and your fingers to the toes. We're just going to take some gentle circles through that ankle. In one direction and then the other direction. Then releasing the foot. And then option to stay here or option to fold forward over those legs any amount. This is your pigeon shape. Or your threaded needle legs. Both variations are like targeting the same spaces, so we're taking the same actions today, but just using the chair. Lifting up, we'll take that foot down to the mat. Left foot is going to cross over the right knee this time, and again your left hand will come to the knee, your right hand will come to the foot as you take circles in one direction and then the other direction. Good. And again, option to stay seated and sitting up tall, or option to fold forward over those legs any amount. And lifting up, placing that foot on the floor. We're going to extend the feet out long. So you might need to wriggle forward to the top of your chair, extending your feet. As you inhale, you'll reach up, and as you exhale, you'll fold forward over those legs any amount. You can take a gentle bend in the knees as you fold forward here. And inhale will lift you up. We'll bring the feet back down to the mat. Get comfortable on your chair, sitting up nice and tall. Relax those shoulders down and away. And just close down your eyes and take your final moments for you. Tuning back into your body and into your breath. When you're ready, beginning to find your way back into your space. Bringing your hands together in front of your heart. Thank you so much for joining me. Namaste. If you liked this flow, you know what to do. Hit the thumbs up button. Hit subscribe to follow along for the rest of the yoga journey, and hit the notification bell to see when videos drop. I really hope you enjoyed this practice and that you are able to utilize it when you need it, when you're feeling a bit sore, when maybe you can't get up and down. It's a great way to use everyday things within your yoga practice. So have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you again real soon. Bye for now.